Hello guys. I thought I'd do a stream this time. Celebrate the big 80. Woohoo! I don't even know if this is working. It's been a long time since I streamed. If anyone can see me, give me a shout in the chat. Can I see the live chat? Yeah. Hello! Big fan. Oh, you can see and hear me. Sachmo, hello! It's been a while. Nice to see you. Or have you been in the chat lurking in the previous premieres? Hope you're doing good. Sounds fine. What's on today's menu? I've got no idea just yet. This is a bit ad hoc. I know what's on the menu actually. It's a cup of coffee, it's a beer, some courage, and a glass of water, and a fly swatter. Very important. Ghosty Fab, shout. Woohoo! Best channel on YouTube. YouTube, that's pretty good. Thanks. Wait, what, we live? Yeah, Ostkaka, we live this time. I'm gonna try to stay up to date with the chat here now. So I'm not even gonna try to say all the names because I usually get them wrong anyway. I'll say a few, like Draco, I recognize. Woo! Holy cow, a live video. Yeah, I don't know if it's technically a video. I guess it is a live stream. Nice cube, thanks. It's default. I'm gonna check. Well, we got a few moments before. We got 10 minutes to go. So instead of me typing for a change, I can actually crack open a beer. Should I start with? I'll let you do Norrlandsguld or Carlsberg. First one to answer, I'll pick that one. 3, 2, 1. Nope. I'm gonna have to crack one open soon. Is there a delay on the chat? Probably. Green. Okay. Draco be the first. Carlsberg this. If I'm looking, instead of looking in the camera, it's because my chat is all the way over here for some reason. So I'm going to try to just give a few shout outs here. So Ostkaka, still 10-minute modeling, yeah, but I'm going to do it a little bit ad hoc this time around. So Katta Krogers or something, love your channel, mate, thanks. Thanks for coming. Norrlands, actually. Ostkaka beat Draco, sorry, you actually got beat Draco, so it's the Norrlandsguld. Snowgo 55, there we go. We use Unity as well, I don't know actually. I could do, I guess. My favorite too. So it feel that ignorant looking at the side. I should have had the chat at least a little bit closer so I could see. So Everett, hi from Southern California. Is it early there? Yeah, probably. Hello. And oh, Arvid, I haven't announced it, but actually I'm not late to announce it. I'm going to announce it now. So let's thanks for pasting the chat here. Let's put it in the announcements here. So this I'm going to type and write at the same time. Type and write, that's the same thing. I'm going to chat and type at the same time. So today I'm going to actually do at everyone as always. I'm doing episode 80 live. Join me now. I hope that's the right. Actually, I don't trust the link that Arvid put there, so I'm gonna have to copy my own. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat. I'm not sure what we're modeling just yet. It hasn't. Stephen Thomas, welcome. It hasn't started yet. I'm just getting set up. So hi from Israel. Hello from Sweden. Z, real live. Yes, this time is real. It's not even a fake one. Where are you typing? I don't know. Just down here. Thanks, Draco, for the link. You can support me on my Patreon page. That's right. And another batch with the 10 MMCs are going to be coming up at some point. How to celebrate the color on the left. I don't know. How do you celebrate the color on the left? Low poly noob. Are you calling me noob? No. Yeah, just joking. Hi, I'm a noob actually. Hi from Germany, Julia Alder. Thanks. Welcome. Draco Radio. Oh, there's a lot of familiar names here. So, Satya Soki or something. Hello. Fancy, good to see you live. Yeah. So it's been a long time actually. I panicked a little bit because I realized about like 30 minutes ago that I hadn't actually set anything up. So my stream key was wrong. My setup in OBS was wrong. I think everything was pretty much wrong. Let's see. I should actually paste the link in though. I trust Arvid now that this is the right link. Otherwise, everyone's gonna have a laugh. Yeah, thanks Arvid. It was actually the right link. Almost 200k subs, Manny. Yeah, it is. I'm super excited about that. Maybe that's why I'm booting up my stream setup again. I have to make sure that I get everyone watching my 200k stream whenever that comes. Maybe in September again. Oh, glad you're from Brazil, Hygor. Thanks, glad you learned stuff. Let's see, should I catch up on anything else here? Let's make a low poly dragon talk to gaming. Maybe I've done that actually in episode 13, I think it was, with my kids, or 2 of them at least. Something starting with Sash, something. Sasha KH, big fan. Please give a shout out. Well, if I could read your name, I could give you a shout out. Shashank Geda, shout out to you. So, and Kendo 2. Sounds like a martial art. Kendo. Old school blender guy. Nice to see you. Or I can't see you, but I saw your name. So let's see. We got Rajan, live from London. Watching live from London. Cool. That's pretty close. Should I see anything more now? Could you do the gradient sky thing I told you about one day? It depends. Could you remind me what you said that day? Hi from Florida. Shaq Johnson. Nice. Some US people. Some India here from Geda. Please give a shout. I gave you a shout out to India. Shashika. Some Geda. We'll do it live. Yes, we will. Mia PC. Yes, we're live today. Thanks for noticing. And I'm going to open this. So let's check out what should I do. What's the time doing? 8:50. I'm early. Showed up early today. Feels odd not having to type. Feels weird having to look to the side instead. Let's see. If anyone wants to specifically direct something at me, you can do the @Infancia. That'll show up in orange so I can see it a little bit better. So I might miss some other stuff, but don't go overboard. Keep it serious, like I am. Always serious. And if you really want to get noticed, actually, in fact, then you could do a super chat or a super sticker, and then I'll definitely give you a shout out, especially if it's over like $1,000 or something. I'll give you a big shout out. Just joking. It needs to be at least 2K. So what's your first 3D program? The first one I used was Povray, I think, on Microsoft DOS 3.20 or something. So that was my first rendering experience, and after that 3DS guy. Draco, of course. Or you can do it like this. Yes, Draco, setting the example now. So I don't want to come across as someone who's begging for handouts, but if you want to get a shout out, or if you want me to see it, then those are the absolute best ones to show. So Draco, thanks a lot. Hope I'm not. Am I shouting? I have no idea about my volume settings or anything. Oh, I tell you what. Guys, check this out. If I can even get to it. Let's see. I have to show you this. Another good reason for streaming live today is this. I'm gonna slide it into view here now. So check this out. I bet you're all excited to see what this could be. And it is actually super exciting. For me, it's exciting. And it could be exciting for you, but probably not. So let's see. Are you curious now? I'm gonna have to bring this up. Check this out. All right, sorry. I said that you should @ me in the chat, and then I'll be able to notice it, and then I'm looking away. So Bradmit, I can't. Sorry for saying your name, sorry, but because my vision's going. So Bradimeter, and that is panned out of view here. Thanks for the incredible videos. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Happy about that. You learn the fundamentals of Blender. That's great. And that's pretty much all I know as well, the fundamentals. So it's pretty good. So show other people to do the same. That's great. So let's see. Oh, Thomas Schneider remembers Povray. That's good. Shout out to the old school DOS rendering days. Kevin OS, you didn't @ me, but I still saw your chat for some reason. So I'm not sure what we're making just yet. Volume's fine, Arvid says. That's great too. Draco is a legend. He is. And volume's good, said Ostkak as well. That's great. And then I'll try and catch up there. Messing up. Check here. So is this supposed to work? Am I supposed to catch all this? Mad 311 or 3011. You make so much content that I thought was way beyond 80 already. Oh yeah. it's actually only 80. 80 straight weeks, and finally I failed to upload, so I decided to go live instead. Shout out to that. Let's see. And we've got 2 minutes to go. I'm not even going to start right on the buzzer because we're freebasing a little bit today, whatever that means. So hello from Pakistan, hello from Sweden. And then hi ITZ, hi Infencia, hi back. And there's no downvote yet. What's up? Arvid, I thought he was here. And Tech Spoke, yes, I remember you. Welcome back. What we're making today, Kevin OS, I'm not sure yet. And what's up here? Everyone started to at Infencia now, so that was a stupid move of me to do. But it's nice to see. So, yeah, maybe a low poly car tutorial that could be up for another recreation. I'll learn a little bit more now. So recreate the scariest monster from a nightmare you've had, straight up from memory. Björn said, oh, that's a pretty good idea. What's my scariest monster? It's probably Flor Tanten from school who used to come and give us the mouthwash to get the teeth clean. It tasted horrible, I think. Let's see. You haven't, Jules, Wombat, you haven't missed anything. And I didn't miss your chat, even though it wasn't at here, but I'm missing left and right things here. So I would love to see a small greenhouse with glass window. Oh yeah, I don't even know how to do transparent glass in Blender. So that could be a solid house, literally. Andreas Brillen, hello, welcome. Glad to see you here. I'm doing it live today. I'm not. Dr. Ron said, when will you make the low poly car tutorial? Do you mean like the low poly racing that I started last year and never finished? In that case, I have no idea. All right, I'm not gonna catch up on all the chats here. So, yes, Thorn, I remember you too. Welcome back. And let's see. Okay, there we go. How come you're doing it live today, Infencia? Well, it's episode 80. I had to do something special, don't I? Plus, I have to start prepping now for episode 100, whatever that's gonna be, and for my 200k live stream. So I'm surprised everything worked. Oh, I forgot to show you. I was super excited to show you something, and I forgot to show you. Check this out, guys. For anyone who doesn't read Swedish, which is probably 86% of you at least, Bredbandskollen checks your internet speed. So should I press the start measurement here now? So this will not be so great if you were a fan of the last stream where I actually ran out of mobile data, because then I ran out of juice. So I had to switch my SIM card in my mobile 4G router so I could stream the rest of the stream. And I cut out a few times as well, and I had to send SMS to top up the stream. Not gonna happen again, my friends, because we're lit up literally, because I'm on fiber now. Check this out. Let's measure this thing. Let's boot it up. Download speed is, I don't know, it's pretty fast, I'm pretty sure. 837 megabit down speed, and that's while streaming. So, and up speed is, let's see, 946 megabits. So I should be all right. And that's with streaming live at 5 megabits. So super excited about that. Really happy. That's not even Wi-Fi, Manny. That's like literally like a light in a cable. So it's like nothing goes through the air. It just buzzes through light beams. So happy about that. Finally. Kadoink. Nice. Good to see you live too. And you should play Line War a lot more, because I miss playing against you, Chris. You should, I don't want to make you feel bad, but I hope you do. This is hype. Yeah, I'm live, and it's not even a fake one. Thanks, congrats to Mia PC. Woo! For coffee, and instant coffee it is, literally, because I've got it here. Oh, I seem pretty energetic. It's probably because I'm live. I'm a bit panicked, so. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to anyone. I've been waiting for fiber connection now for 15 years, so I'm finally happy. Sorry if anyone is on slower mobile or something like that. No, I don't mean to rub it in your face, but let's do it. All right, no drops during 24-hour live stream. No, that's true. So, oh, I forgot to say, not only is thanks to Mia, you actually gave me a super chat as well, and it lit up yellow here, so I saw it very clearly. Thank you for that support. Super excited. Turn on subtitle. Can I even do that? Can you subtitle on? It's like ultra low latency, I said, so it doesn't actually bring up subtitles. Lovely accent. Thanks, Jacob. I feel horrible. Oh, don't worry, Chris. I understand. I just hope that everyone else has the same reason, that it's just too stressful, and because we want a lot more players, but we're heading towards early access, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Engage, hello, welcome. So, Nice, Stephen. Fiber. Should I start doing something? Well, I'm still just talking away here now, so let's do it. So I'm so tempted to just keep staring at the chat, so I feel like an idiot just looking away at it all the time. So I should be an idiot and looking at this screen instead. I've got two monitors here, and you guys are in the middle here. So. All right, so live video seems to get you more money than pre-recorded videos. I think already we're off to a good start, and I could just sit here all night having a beer, and I don't even have to edit this thing. How great is that? I hope this doesn't sound too weird. Just as the music went out as well. All right, should we get started? Should we model something? Will you... oh, I'm not... John Flip, I don't know, actually. He's got a lot of requests. I can remind him that you've sent a friend request in Roblox. I'm sure he'll accept it. In Fancy, I've grown a lot. You have grown a lot since I lost Sai. Is it because my chair is up? No? All right, maybe I'm just sitting straighter. Norlands was... well, yeah, I like... this is my favorite, actually. Norland. I'm not sponsored, but it's pretty good. There's one good way to tell if a beer is good. The lighter it is, the better it is. The more you can see through it, then the better it is. So Guinness is not for me. What was that? For Irish people, was it Irish handcuffs, 2 pints of Guinness? All right, let's get cracking. I think everyone's starting to calm down, including me now. So I'm going to model something, and I've upgraded to Blender 2.93 finally. How about that? And it took me a while to get screencast keys, because every time I try to install it, it plays up on me. All right, and I've got no idea what stream music is playing. I've just put some random crap on. Will you make guns? I don't know, actually. I think you got more hair. I doubt it. It goes less and less every day. So in about 2 years, I'll be streaming probably with the cap on. You're missing the YouTube countdown premiere. I doubt it. God, I go live and finally I just get people getting disappointed by missing that loud, obnoxious intro thing. Can you make something sci-fi? I was gonna make a low poly fish, and then everyone disconnects probably. So maybe I should. I could do something crazy. I could do like a high. Would that be stupid? A highest. Either I'll do a low poly perch, a fish. That would probably bore everyone to pieces. Or I can just go for the highest super chat suggestion. How about that? That's a weird idea. Should I put a counter on? So I'm gonna start modeling at 7:15. Let's give it some time. Let's give it 9 minutes. And if anyone wants to bid up in the super chat, then feel free to do so. You don't have to do it, believe me or not. You definitely don't have to do it. So this is not a forced thing. Otherwise, I'll model a perch, a low poly fish perch. So, and I hope no one feels bad if they dish it out now to do a suggestion. But maybe that could be an idea. Fish with lasers. Model a big city. Well, we did that as a community, and then I felt super guilty because I didn't do the rest of the community challenges yet. But sci-fi fish. Oh, I think we got some spam warning here. Riddish, gosh, Riddiham. You have to stop chatting so much. You're saying the same thing over and over again. Let's see. Low poly Golden Gate Bridge or a moon base. Well, that's pretty good. Or a cube. Well, done. See you next week. Low poly fish sounds good. Oh, your name is Fish Zone. I can imagine you like that one. Dedicated to you. Sharks with frickin' lasers. That's good. Hello, Infancia. Hello, Lord Diego. So, let's see. I thought you said the highest poly thing. No. We don't do high poly stuff. Ola Jetlund. Björk. A birch tree. Can you make a hairdryer? No. Maybe seagull or bird. There's a lot of suggestions. Low poly triangle, low poly cyborg. Maybe I'll just pick. Actually, don't super chat. Don't super chat. I might just pick the most thing that I feel tempted to. Oh, Draco, you. Did I? Was that lag? Did my fiber lag me already? A wizard with a staff casting spell. Okay, I have to go with that now because you committed. So, thanks. That's the highest bid so far. It's going to be a wizard with a staff casting a spell. We're going to go low poly on this thing. So that's the winning bid so far. I don't want to sound like cheesy to but it's just a way for me to filter it. That's my excuse. Let's do here. Draco is in the lead with a low poly, let's see now, wizard with a staff, and he's in the lead here at $5. This is, well, I'm trying to make a living off this thing. Making a game is struggling, so there's one way to do it. All right, let's see. Model satisfying animation. Oh yeah, it's space station. That's a pretty cool idea. Let's see. Low poly particle accelerator. It's a lot of cool ideas here. Low poly window. Oh, Windows 11 is coming. Forgot about that. That should be a fun one day to see. Got no idea what it comes with. Hopefully less bloat and more performance and less compatibility backwards. They need to drop that thing. Everyone needs to write new, better software that runs on a modern platform that's not carrying a 30-year legacy thing. Low poly museum, low poly. Well, some of you who attended the 24-hour live stream may have seen a little video of me modeling my low poly logo, and I don't think anyone wants to do that anymore because that was hideous. And that became a meme nearly on the internet. If I would have been more famous, that would have taken me down. It would have taken me offline forever. Oh, okay, Mia PC. Low poly girl, mage with a staff. Okay, you're in the lead, Mia. So I feel guilty. I have to model all these things, of course, maybe. But that's what happened during the 24-hour live stream too. It's just people dropped in loads of ideas. So let's see. Low poly mage. Mia PC. Low poly. I guess that's a female wizard, is it? I don't even know what the difference is between a mage and a wizard. Please tell me. One thing when you're streaming live, or even during premieres, you figure out that there's so many things that you don't know. Too late, Andreas Brillen, you weren't. Oh, these are euros as well, isn't it? Did I miss another one here? Maybe this was a bad idea. So we got euro here. That's a whole different ballgame. It's like euros beating the dollar at the moment, so it's not beating Bitcoin though. I'll tell you that much. So I don't know what that means. Can I model too late? Andreas Brillen. It's the usual suspects here as well. Too late. That's I guess is that legit question? Oh, I thought it said Schmetterling. That's a butterfly in German, but it was Schering. Niklas Schering. Low poly outpost. Cool. These are on par as well. I guess. Okay, I'm gonna have to extend this one a little bit. So if I've got 4 minutes to go, I guess I should model all of these things, shouldn't I? It'll be a little bit of extended one, but I'll do it in the order, and if I don't finish, I'll have to do it in the priorities. So low poly outpost. Could you please clarify the outpost thing? What is Niklas sharing? Low poly outpost, like a space outpost, or what? All right, so I'm missing loads of things here now. All right, cool. Thanks, guys, for coming up. I'm going to start modeling in a few minutes here, so we've got a few ideas here. And in the lead, we've got the low poly mage here, so that's cool. That gives me a time to Google. So, hi, Fancy, I like your work. Thanks, Tendai. Zoo. From Pixar. All right, office building, a lot of stuff. Clearly a tower with a wizard girl in it. Oh yeah. Maybe I could do them both. Low poly wizard stuff. Oh, low poly mage. Yeah. I'm going crazy now. Don't even know what I'm doing. All right, dark forest, cool. It's like Polygon collab with Polygon Runway. Yeah, he does, or she, or he, or whoever does cool stuff. I should spend some more time on my low poly stuff. Low poly with a green hat and a red. Low poly fox with a green hat and a red feather. Sounds like Robin Hood, the Disney version. Probably not that, but more. So we've got Foxbite here. Low poly fox with a green and a red. Oh, green hat and red feather. Why is it scary music in my earphones right now? That's weird. Oh, I don't even know what currency that is, so I have no idea. I have to put you down here for now. It's some currency thing here, like 40 low poly 2 minutes to go before I have to cut off all the betting here, or the bidding. Low poly dragon. There we go. So, there we go. Cool. Thanks. So, cheers for that one. Thanks, Draco, for clearing out. 54. Nice one. Thanks, everyone, for your suggestions, both the non-bidding one and the bidding one. Appreciate it. Low poly hotel room, International Space Station, low poly IKEA Malm. I've got one of those actually somewhere. All right. Thanks. Yeah, tell me about it. The currencies. That's true. How do I add Infantia? I don't know. I think you just did. All right. We've got 1 minute to go before I'm going to start modeling something. I wonder if I can put this fan on at the floor. It's starting to heat up a little bit in here. All right. That's it. I think the chat is calming down now. Let's do this thing. So I have to Google a mage now. Let's do it over here. Mage. Paranormal mage. Female mage. Oh, cool. Female? I've struggled modeling females. I struggle modeling everything, but in particular females. But I guess everyone should be up for a challenge. All right, guys. That's it. I'm going to start modeling now. 15 minutes past 7, and we're going to get started now. We've got everything running here. So I'm going to do Mia's PC's low poly mage with a staff here. So again, I'm just going to look at some Google low poly mage. No, I didn't actually. I just Googled mage. So it's going to be a cape. It's always tricky to do the rigging with a cape, but it's possible. You should actually have a separate rig for the cape. If anyone hasn't spotted this one, I can show you this. I've been doing some characters lately. So, and I can show you here. So, there you go. So I'm modeling a whole bunch of different characters here. It's about 50 of them so far. And if you haven't followed me on my Instagram, you can check it out. I'm releasing just one of these every day. It's just a picture. So I'm doing like a batch, and they're all sharing the same armature, so it's pretty fun. And they all share the same animations and everything. So. I'll do a female and a male wizard, and then an outpost. Could let's see. I should check if you could clarify what type of outpost that was. Maybe you did, but just at me as well, Niklas, if you wanna do the low poly outpost here. I'll do a female and a male mage in an outpost. How about that? All right. So, I'm gonna get started now. I have to set my timer, as usual. I always cut this part out. I never do, but I always say I do. Jeffrey Bell, you don't get access just yet to those, but I've actually modeled them so I can use them in my not in my Blender, but in my Unity tutorials. So when I do a tutorial, like I did the 2 tutorials earlier this week, then I put the project files on my Patreon for the $2 tutorial tier there on my Patreon. So you get the characters that way, and then I haven't decided, maybe I'll do a big low poly asset pack or something. It's been unfortunately too long since I did any work on my assets, so I should really tend to those a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna get started now. I've got timer coming up here now. Clock. 10 minutes on the clock. So, here we go. I'm not going to be able to... It's going to be random music, so I bet I'll put something sleepy on here now. Go, go, go. Yeah, I hope no one's in a rush. Apparently not. Even though I've got no time. Alright. Have I got everything set up? I'm using the gradient texture. Check out the link in the description. I nearly said in this one it won't have that because I haven't actually put a description on this video yet. So in my previous videos you get a link to this texture if you want. So it's pretty simple. It's in the shading tab here. I've set that up. So it's just that gradient texture plugged into the base color. And then I'm going to use the UV technique. Last week I actually drew texture for a change. That was fun. Thanks, Arvid. I wish myself success too. This could go horribly wrong. Actually, nearly forgot. I have to be prepared. Very prepared. Okay. So I have to think now. I'm not going to use a reference. I'm going to use my mind. Use the force. It's missing. Ready? Steady. Go and rough. Oh. What happened then? Toggle to edit mode. Hold on. I actually enabled something. Sorry guys. I messed up there. Hold on. I'm not going to be able to put the timer on. I was just a bit afraid what happened there. Now we go. Ready? Steady. Go. Stop. Tab into edit mode. 80 seconds. Scale it down. Bring it up to there. Scale it down a little bit more. Let's go to edit. Hope I haven't missed any add-ons now. I only used these few ones. I'll do the usual stuff. I'm going to do the template first so I can use for both characters probably. So front view, bring it down to there, scale it down. And let's go face select. E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude, S to scale, Control R. And I'm home alone with my kids today as well. So hopefully they're not in great need of something right now. So I'm going to do... Oh, this is one of my songs in the background. I barely hear it, but it's there. Scale. Let's see. E to extrude, S to scale. I'm going to do something funny. I'll do a cartoony style thing here now. I'll put a little dress on as well, because it's going to be a female, isn't it? So E to extrude. E to extrude. S to scale, E to extrude. And there we go. E to extrude. Control R. I think my wife just came home from work actually. She started to work this week, so home alone with 3 kids right now. There we go. 8:45 on the clock. So Alt S. There we go. And here, front view, E to extrude, skinny arms. Ooh, I extruded in the wrong direction. E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude. I'll do the palms thing. E to extrude, E to extrude. And usually this happens, so I have to do, oops, redo. And then Control plus again, scale on the y-axis. I usually do these palms for my low poly ones now, and I only put like 2 loop cuts here to do the palm rotations there. So we'll do a head. I'll do this usual style as well. So E to extrude, S to scale, and then we do E to extrude, S to scale. I get a lot of questions why I don't do mouths, and usually it's because it's difficult to do mouths, so it's one reason. Control R, loop cut. And I think I like the style when they don't have mouths for some reason. Some characters I do get mouths on, but I tend to like to skip it. I just want to put eyes on them most of the time. Don't know why that is. So shift. I'm not going to be able to check the chat now while I do this. So usually in the Premiere, that's a good thing there. I can actually look in the chat while we speak. While the video goes. I don't even know what to say now. So let's move this in, and here we go. Bring the head up, bring this cheek in, there we go. Bring this in as well. Cheek. And this was supposed to be a female, but I'll try to do just like a template first, so there we go. Here's a slight hint that it could become a female. Not all females have these, I guess, but this one does. G to move that one down, and I'll put like a dress on it or something. This is not going to look like a mage. This was a terrible idea. Who said it was my choice this time, I guess, to do a live stream. So scale. So this is going to look like the low poly princess. I haven't done that many of those either. Shame on me. So there we go. 623. Let's shift select a few of these. E to extrude, S to scale. I'm going to do like a different style, I think. Like as if there's like a slit in the front here. And then bring this down. E to extrude, S to scale. This is not like a mage, I know. I don't care. Scale, G. Bring this in. Okay, I have to colorize this, so let's just go for a plain tone there first. Then altering select control. I should put like a little thing here. We'll put some, this is gonna look like a warrior instead, I think. Warrior. What am I gonna? This is not gonna look like a warrior at all. Should we rig it as well? I don't know. So here we go. Back here. Here we go. And Control R, cut. Okay. This looks like a house lady instead. House cleaner. House lady. House cleaner. My wife heard that. She killed me. Let's see. Alt select this thing. There. Shift select that. Penetrating a bit there. That's no good. Let's go blue this time. No, purple. Mage. What am I going on about? This is nothing like it. Alt sets to see-through. Ooh, see-through, X-ray vision. So it's handy to rotate. Alright. So I'm gonna put a wizard's or a mage stuff in it, I guess. Let's show some skin here as well. I have to throw some signs in that it could be a female or something. Should we do like this thing as well? I to inset. G to. How about 428? Okay, let's put long hair on as well. The telltale here. So I see that the chat is flashing in the background, but I have no idea what it's saying. Bring that in. Let's do eyes. That's all I'm going to do. Eyes. Scale. Okay, clipping needs to be off because scale X. Because otherwise the eyes are attached. You don't want a big unibrow or a cyclop. So Alt select the link, scale X. There we go. G. This guy just look like any other of my characters. So not a mage apparently. I should have looked a little bit more at a reference probably. Sorry Mia PC, you're gonna hate this one. But it's okay. You only paid money for it. Which I appreciate. Of course. So, oh no, I've done it again. I forgot to clipping. This could be a fail doc moment. I forgot to disable clipping again. Usually that's a bad sign. Hopefully I haven't wrecked it too much. Okay, stuff like that happens. I've got 3 minutes to go. I need to put some hair on. Shift D, duplicate that. Scale it. Blonde or dark? Not sure yet. Blonde. Okay. I'll listen to my inner voice. Or dark. Heat extrude. That's the stuff. Why is she bald in the forehead? She's got a big forehead just like me. There we go. Do they mages have hats or something? Why am I? This is not even a mage, is it? Okay. Here we go. L to select the linked random color. I'll go for something in between. Apparently dark or brown. Alt S to extrude that on. This looks like, this is why I don't do women so many times. They're always so tricky to make. And understand for that matter. What is this music going on in the background? That's not helping. Why have I downloaded this? Oh, it's some 70s cop show for the cops. How am I doing? I forgot to look at the time, 2 minutes 30. Okay, let's put us. Why is she wearing some like bicycle pants on? She needs some form of. Should I do boots? I should do boots of some sort. This music is really putting me off. So Control R, loop cut there. I recognize this music. Where is this music from? Is it like some? It's okay. Epidemic Sound supplying my music. All right. So Alt said I'll put like a stuff here in the hand. I have no idea what a mage stuff looks like, but let's just do. Oh yeah, I'm using. I have to do. Okay, has to be a separate object. Shift A, mesh cube. Okay, sorry, Mia. Again, I'm apologizing because this looks like nothing like what you wanted. Scale, tab, shift, select that one. Control L, link the material, tab into edit mode. A, select everything. Scale 0. Think like a golden stuff, no, a wood stuff. So wood. So, and then we do just bring it up to there. Scale, E to extrude, S to scale, E to extrude. I'll put like an orb, a ball here on the top, I think, of some sort. I've got 43 seconds, so fail check. Let's get prepared. So a red orb at the top here. It looks like a torch or something. I don't care. It's gonna have to do. This is E to extrude. That's the scale. And I'm not gonna do any, what you call it, rigging for this one. Well, I'll do it in the bonus. And then we're gonna convert this into a guy wizard in the bonus material. That's gonna be the bonus material. So scale, 15 seconds. And Control R, let's do a little bit there with some shading on. And Control R, sorry about the double chin there. And that's gonna be it. Time's up. Okay, so that was interesting. First live one down in the books. I don't even want to look at the comments now because you'll say that looks nothing like a mage. Let's see. All great magicians have... Oh, well, we'll put that in the Petri Blomqvist headwear. That's right. We can put a headwear on it. What type of headwear does a mage have? Let's see. They should have like a... Actually, all of them don't have headwear, but they have some sort of a thing. I can put like a thing on here. Should we do like Shift D, duplicate some bonus content here, E to extrude. Let's do. I'm gonna colorize a different color, but rotate. Put some form of headwear here. We don't know what it is yet. No one knows. Extrude individual face. Okay, I have to disable it. Like Alt-E extrude long in faces. Looks like Mickey Mouse here, so that wasn't my intention. Gee, what should we do? I was gonna put some cool looking feature. Turned out nothing like a cool looking feature. Maybe it needs a different color. Where did I get this from? And now clipping is disabled again. You know what? I'll scrap that. That wasn't even included in the 10 minutes anyway. Let's redo it with clipping on at some point. I'm going to check the chat though. So let's see. Again, if you want to put a specific question, give me an @ It's awesome. Thanks, Mia PC. Thanks for the, I don't know what you call it, for the vote of confidence. Or no, that's not what it's called. It's not. I don't know. You don't have to say you don't like it if you don't like it. Looks like a match. Needs a hat. That's true. So just put @ in the comments if you want to ask me a question or something. It'll be a bit easier to see. You forgot clipping on the headwear. Yeah, I definitely did. Make 2 video in week. Well, I actually released 2 videos earlier this week. So actually I've done 3 this week. But I'm finding it difficult with time. So I'm struggling. I've got a lot of stuff going on with work. And now that my wife is starting to work, she's... should search for Gamers Level Up actually on YouTube as well. Yeah, she's got a channel there as well. So in fairness, yeah, please next week. Yeah, John Philip, just I'll tell him that you sent a friend request. I'll see. Oh, and Peanut Butter finally caught an Infantia vid, and not only that, you caught a live stream. This is the first one I've done in like half a year since my 24-hour live stream. It's like a year ago. Oh, the reason why. Oh yeah, screencast keys is there, so it's there. So, and for the bonus content, I should actually do... I see a lot of questions to do my low poly house. I could try to do that, I suppose. I should convert this into... So this is the female one. Let's just fix it a little bit here. Sure, I'll put the headwear on it again. I'll try it again. I've got clipping this time, so let's do some form of headwear here. Maybe I'll just do something that sticks in the hair here. Alt Z. If first attempt fails, fail a second time. You can always fail multiple times, I think. So I don't even know what type of headwear I'm trying to make here. Just wanted something that maybe like this instead. Could this be something? Coming up with new ideas here now. It looks like still like some form of ears, but never mind. Rotate. L to select the linked here. I'm going stereotypes here. That's the only... Since you can't tell that the polygon is polygons, it's representing a female here. I'll try to go with the stereotypes and paint it pink here. So it's her choice, not mine. There we go. So that should do. And should we do something else here? Head, where was it? Okay, we've got a lot of questions here. So is any of your games on iOS? No, actually, I haven't. I've done a lot of prototypes lately, but I haven't really released. I did one that I released on the Play Store for Android, and that got taken down because I need to update the privacy stuff. So that was parking spaces. Otherwise, I'm doing game jams, and game jams, I've done a lot of them. I've done Loot and Dare, I think 14 consecutive times now for the last 4 or 5 years. So you can check out infanzia.itch.io. And usually my link is in all my other videos, so you can check out my games there. I've done quite a few games. But now I'm working on Line War, so linewar.com. You can check that game out. We've been working on that for 2 years now. So it's not coming up for mobile because we're doing it for PCs. It needs the performance and multiplayer for them. Oh, the music volume. Yeah, I can reduce that. Didn't realize it was that loud. Thanks, Andreas. So, can you make her look like female Luki? I don't know, actually. I'm struggling to make her look female at all, so. Oh yeah, that's good, Mia. Stereotypes are pretty good on models, just to emphasize the look. So. Oh yeah, with a giant matchstick. I like that. That's a good idea. She looks like a girl going to Disney with a massive matchstick. Best comment yet. All right. That's looking good, thanks. I don't even know if you mean that by, but I'll take it. All right, let's do the conversion now from, let's convert this one into a male wizard. So we had Draco said low poly wizard with the stuff, so we'll see what we can do. So we'll do cube.female. We don't want to lose the name there, female. I nearly put male, M-A-I-L there. So shift space G. I've done so many rigging stuff in the past, so I'll probably skip that for now. But so we'll do, this is the duplicate now. Or I just moved the duplicate away. That was stupid. All right, let's name this one male. So, and female. So let's see if we can do a sex change here now. So we'll do L, get rid of this thing. And usually, again, let's go stereotype heavy here. Control plus a few times. Delete faces. But it was there. Delete faces. There you go. F. Rotate. And let's bring like jaw out a little bit. Pow. And then we'll change the look. For some reason, it just went from kind to evil for some odd reason. Oop. Rotate the receding hairline here. So again, we want to emphasize now that it just is starting to turn male-like. So we'll do beard. I'll do Shift D, duplicate that on, E to extrude, L, G. So I can put gray hair on it, so like an old wizard, I guess. So, or white that turned out to be. G, L, oop. And I'll put a hat on this one then, I guess. E to extrude that on, scale, let's put a hat on. So this one is pretty useful. Shift D, well, I've done that a billion times, but loop tools, circle. Scale, E to extrude. I've done a wizard once in the past actually, so. At some point, E to extrude that on, E to extrude, scale 0 we could do. And for some reason, when you scale it, with it, oh, I'm actually going to go this small. The auto mirror doesn't scale it the way I want it there. It's a bit of a shame. So L to select the link, we'll go blue. So let's stick to the stereotypes. So I don't think you should be wearing this actually. So we can repair. We'll do L to select the link. Scale 0 again, blue, and then let's select this and go blue on this one too. And he's got man boobs, so I have to get rid of those. He's got curves for being an old wizard. And I'm gonna bring the robe down this time, I think. To do that, let's do Control Plus. I'll delete this. And usually it's you don't really need to keep. What I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna not care about the legs so much there. Delete edges. In fact, you could even get rid of all the interior there, because you don't need, most of the time when you animate, Rectum is not here. Sorry for saying that name. His actual name is W-R-E-C, whatever how you spell that, Rect. E-M. So I'm not going with profanity here. Hopefully it doesn't get caught by any filters now. But if he was here, he'd giggle now when I zoom in from this angle here. So sometimes I should have actually deleted these edges before, so no, because they're a bit of a mess right now. Delete edges. Okay, let's do this. You can always do... Sometimes when I do a template, I usually keep the template super simple. I don't really go with all the clothes and stuff like that for the templates, because it makes it a little bit more difficult to modify it. So usually I keep the template just like not a stick figure, but a super simple character. So that's my advice to you. Go for a simple character, just like arms, legs, and body. And then do all the variations afterwards. So edges. Now we can select this, and finally I've learned that you right click and do bridge edge loops, because usually I do that wrong. Control R. So, and let's put some pants on this guy. Dark blue there. There we go. But I'll still do the robe now, so I'll have to do it like before. Sometimes, like I said, I delete the legs and everything. I just keep a robe all the way down. So actually, okay, I lied again. Let's delete this. And let's do what I just said that I do sometimes. Let's try it out. So, delete faces. A lot of extra work there for nothing. Sorry for wasting your time. Here we go. And then scale it out. E to extrude, scale, E to extrude, scale, and E to extrude, scale. And then it's looking super slim here. Again, it's how it scales a little bit with that. Here we go. Let's bring this out. G. Let's bring this in. And then usually I just cap the bottom here now. Pow, like this. Because when you animate, you'll just see some feet down here moving. You don't really see the legs most of the time. And again, if you wanted to really animate it, you'd probably do a dedicated armature with the bones for the cape here as well. So it'll look a little bit better. So let's put a belt this time. Sometimes I do the belts out like this. Oop, not like that. Alt-E, extrude along face normals. Sometimes it looks good if it sticks out, and sometimes I do it like this instead. I do it in as if the belt is pinching. So I to inset, Alt-S to scale it down. So I guess it's down to whatever preference that you have. If it should be tucked in, I think I like this one more. Other one could have a little bit more of a low poly look to it. This could be an alternative. And I don't think you should be wearing short sleeves either. So simple fix for that is just to go G to move that out. Scale this, Alt, Shift select that, Control R, loop cut. You should really have some geometry here by the arms as well. Let's do these big baggy arms. Wizards have baggy arms. I don't know why they've got baggy arms. All the wizards that I've seen in real life anyway, they've had baggy arms. And again, come on, dress a bit like this. Control R, scale. Oh, I'm gonna check the chat again soon. I'm just gonna finish this one off. So G. I have to check the chat history again from Niklas there with the outpost. I probably missed that one again. It's very easy to miss chat comments, I've noticed. Control R, scale, and he can still have the same matchstick, I guess. So that's it. That's the second one. I'm gonna keep it simple as that. Okay, it's got a hole in his back here. Let's delete those faces. And then I can select these. There are multiple ways to do it. E to extrude. And then just go vertex snapping, hold the control key, and snap these. And actually, before I do that, take this auto merge vertices here. Pow, and this is the sound effect it actually makes when it snaps it. You just can't hear it because I've disabled the sound. I've got an audio add-in for a Blender that adds sound effects. It's called Impens, yeah. There we go. It's looking slightly wonky there, but that's good. All right, should we put a little band on the hat here? Which color should the band be? White. Why is it looking like a road cone? It's a good thing it's not orange. It looked like cone head. All right, that's it. That's the male version of a mage. And then I should have really done an outpost. Let's have a look now. What kind of arm is that? It's baggy arms, baggy sleeves. So shadow, I'm going to do some reading in the comments now to see what we've got going here. So we've got 2 wizards there. I'll have to do an outpost maybe in the next video. Oh my god, an audio pack effect for... An audio pack for effects would actually be nice, yeah. Do you mean like in Blender? Oh, Niklas. You didn't have to donate. I didn't even do your outpost yet. How come you actually sent another 10 kroner? Since you're actually still in the chat, I can clearly see your super chat there. Or can I? What's happening? I can see it. Did someone paste it? No? So, there we go. Niklas. Well, make like an outpost for those wizards in the woods. Okay, so an outpost for the wizards. Let's do it. I'm not in a rush. My kids are waiting for food upstairs. They can wait a little bit longer. No, just kidding. They're not. Let's see. Outpost. Okay, so like I'll do like a little watchtower outpost. How about that, Niklas? Hope that's all right. Matchstick, boy. Yeah, that's a pretty big matchstick. I should do Blender sound effects proper. My kids laugh at me because I tend to say half sentences. I just stop. I go, oh, did you hear the other day that it was like... And I just stop like that. So I tend to do that when I read this as well. How do you open the left thing and how do you use it? Do you mean this color thing? It's just a texture in the shading tab here. Sound effect again there, blendersoundeffects.com. Then it's just a texture that contains this simple texture. That's it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's a really good idea. So, Richie Wisdom there, repeating the earlier sentiment. It doesn't matter what they look like. You can make up the story afterwards. Girl looks like a desert children mage. Guys, classical teacher. Yeah, so this is that's a good idea. You make up the story afterwards. So, Bright James, I have a challenge for you. Thanks. What is it? Pancakes. Pretty cool. All right. Where's the theme? Oh, she lost her stick. Thanks. She's got one now. There you go. They have the same stick. Same matchstick. Delbone, morning. Morning. So, let's see. We've still got concurrent viewers here, 182. It's dropping a little bit now after the 10-minute challenge. Was it weird without the clock? I think so. Female wizards don't have sticks. What do they have then? Make a potato monster. I don't even know what they look like. Potatoes, I suppose. All right, let's do that outpost anyway, like that Niklas said that they should have. Should I save this? Yeah, I'll save it. 10 MMC EP80 live mage with outpost. There we go. And then we'll do Shift C, get that cursor back there. Shift A, create a cube. I'm actually making it inside the mage, and we don't want to do that. Shift A, cube. Shift select the mage or the wizard. Control L, link with link materials. A scale. Let's make a stone one. Scale 0. Let's move him to the side and her to the side. There. And we'll do switch the snapping to increment How am I doing? 48 minutes. We've already been streaming for an hour. I don't know what happens with time when you stream. It just goes like 10 times faster. That's the last thing I need. Time to go fast. Already does. So Control R to loop cut those. Scale. Actually, before I do that, should I? No, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I was gonna use the circle thing, but it's not worth it. It's too simple of a shape. So this is gonna be the outpost now. I'll do E to extrude, S to scale that in. It's like a little base thing there. E to extrude, S to scale. Again, I have no idea if this is the type of outpost that you were thinking, but it's the type of outpost I'm thinking at the moment. E to extrude, Alt E to extrude long face normals, Control plus, let's do this side of wood. So brown it is. Let's do a wood floor as well, shall we? A bit darker. And Alt select those, Alt E extrude long face normals, little thing there. And then here should we do a little center tower thing as well. It's like nearly like a wizard's tower. I have no idea what they look like either. Here's where you come out anyway. We'll do like a little E to extrude, S to scale. Is the height going to be alright? They have the duck there. They might do. Let's get a little bit higher. And then do E to extrude, S to scale. Bring that tip up as well. Control plus. Should we do like a red color on the roof? Control R. Scale. I have no idea what this is. Like you said, just make it first and then make up the rules. I like that idea. So Control R, let's do S, scale that one, bring that one up, and then we can do. Should it be stone in the center again, maybe? There you go, and some doors. The entrance could be here. Height inset, should we do it like that? Maybe. Height inset again. Alt S to scale it. Usually it's tricky. I'm going to cancel that one out. Getting the door to attach to the bottom could be it couldn't be dicky. Tricky. That's what I'm trying to say. Control R. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to actually bring this down as if it's like a stone base, like at the bottom here. And then we'll do I to inset, scale X maybe, and then bring these out. I'll just do it in the front here. Bring it in, and then do E to extrude. And sometimes we're not going to model the interior here, so sometimes I just do, what we could do is just make it black in here. Control plus, go black. Sometimes you can use the gradient as well. Let's just go black, and then I'll put like a door here. Oh, I forgot that I don't have mirror modifier on. I could have gone horribly wrong, and I just did. So let's do it. Shift D, duplicate that one. E to extrude, just like put a door here. L to select the length. Dark oak. Weapon of choice, I nearly said. It's the wood of choice. There you go. Very dark. Too dark. There you go. And then sometimes it's a little bit tricky to do wood posts and stuff like that, but it's possible. Let's do. This is the weirdest watchtower I've ever seen. Outpost. So there we go. You could put maybe wood beams or something. It's a good thing this wasn't the 10-minute part. I'll do I to inset. No, we won't. Alt Z. Let's see. What should we do? I'll do Shift D to duplicate them. And then I'll move them. I can scale them out first, actually. And then sometimes you can do Shift G and do select similar. And maybe like, let's see. Length. Oh, well, I thought that was going to select these two. Apparently no. Scale these down. L, 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 L. Oop. L, Alt S to scale them down again. Or scale, just S to scale them down. Comma, and do normal. Scale on the Y. Okay, and then period and do individual. Scale on the Y-axis. And E to extrude. That was a lot of work for that. Don't know why I did that. Okay, but I did. Okay, never mind. Should we put like a wood thing here as well? E to extrude. Alt E to extrude, long face normals, Control plus, go wood there. A, scale 0, and G. Okay, that's terrible. Anyway, it's an outpost. All right, let's check out the chat again. So, make the hash less symmetrical and bent. Okay, let's do that fix as well then. That's true. So to do that, I need to do it Control A to apply, or Control A here, mirror modifier. Let's apply that one. Control R, then we need some more loop cuts here. Control A. Control A. Scale that down to bring it down, and then we can just do. Let's do 3 more loop cuts. So let's throw low poly out the window there for a minute. And then put proportional on and do rotate. Rotate. Okay, too much proportional. And G to move it. Oop. Is it supposed to droop? I don't know. And since we've got proportional off now, we can stylize it a little bit more. Maybe like this. How about that? Is that better? And again, since we sometimes when you finally do take that modifier off, you can take the opportunity to do it less symmetrically as well. I love symmetrical stuff because everything that's symmetrical is great for some reason. But could be good to twist it around a little bit, make it a little bit less symmetrical. There you go. Okay, that's it. Let's see. All right. That's it. I think I'm just going to check up on the chat. I think we've already been live for an hour now, so that was a nice way to celebrate episode 80 of the 10-minute modeling challenge. Finally did a live one. And we got a female mage and a male wizard here, and then an outpost that they could be in. Let's put that in the background. Not too happy with that one, but that's okay. All right, there we go. So before we round things off, there's not going to be much more of a bonus material. The bonus material was the fact that it was a live stream, so let's celebrate that. Oh, I've got. I have to change this song. I like it, but it's got explicit stuff in it. I have to get rid of that then, so it doesn't get cut out. Danger Zone. In the Danger Zone sounds like Top Gun, but it's not it. That's not what it is. All right. Yeah, pretty good. Hope you enjoyed this one. So I don't know if I'll do another live stream. I'm definitely going to do the 24-hour live stream. When I hit 200k again, I was going to wait till 1 million, but that's going to take like 10 years. So at 200k, I'm going to do another 24-hour live stream. And I haven't decided the format just yet. We've been discussing a little bit if I should do Blender modeling or if I should do a Unity game or just random stuff. I don't know. Or just hang out and drink beer, coffee. I don't know. And someone really wants me to make my house in low poly. So Tushar Lau. The thing is, I'm a bit reluctant to do it because then it makes me feel like I have to do, because I've modeled parts of my house to do like a decking that we're meant to build and for the renovation. So I'm not super keen on doing my own house because it makes me think that I've got to do housework. So that's why I haven't really done it. Yes, Draco, I can bundle these up and send them to you. And I'm going to add them to my Patreon as well. And thanks for, I know you're a Patreon there already, so thanks. You'll get them that way too. Not sure. I tend to correct my downvote for an upvote. I hope you haven't changed your mind on that one, Arvid. Keep it up. Keep it pointing up, I always say. Unity, Julia says. Okay, maybe the 200k should be a Unity one. Should we do a game in 24 hours? I'm considering that. So maybe some assets in the beginning and then cut off and then do the game itself. That could actually be quite good. we did have the idea that like the chat should be able to help out with the game, but I think it'll be just managing to see what's going on in the chat and trying to bring it into the game. I'll become like a project manager, which I'll leave that to my professional work life. Unity game in 24 hours sounds lovely. So a lot of people like that. That's great. I can do a bit of both then. Let's make, in the beginning of the 24-hour live stream, we'll do some assets. And then in the end part, I can throw in the music and stuff that too. That's a really random thing for me. I love doing music, but sometimes I get started and it just like the modeling, it just turns out nothing the way I want it. So I have to scrap it and redo it. So if that happens to you, don't get discouraged. Just keep at it, redo it, maybe another day or something, because it turns out better at some point. So that happens a lot to me. So maybe we'll do a little game. We'll fit it in. It'll be like a mini game jam. So I'll fit it in. So I'll make the assets, do the programming in Unity and build a game there, and then some very basic sound effects and some music and finish it up. And then I'll do a singleton slap, because I have to put singletons in my games, because we're actually not using that so much in Line War. We're using dependency injection there, but for simple games, I like that pattern. Can't beat it. Use your Discord community. Yeah, I know. I should. I feel terrible that I'm not there more often, and I'm really struggling with time management at the moment. It's just so much going on with my work and on the side that I tend to miss so many things there. Piece of tech. Hello, Infancia. Well, hello. Mirko, the add-on to show the keys on Blender, what is it? It's called Screencast Keys. So you can Google it. Just Google Screencast Keys and download. I think I had to download one for 2.93. The installation is a little bit tricky. Usually you can install an add-on by just adding the zip file. But this one won't install like that for some reason. So I unzip it and then I copy it to the app data folder for Blender. So there's a Blender subfolder there with scripts. So I copied it in there. I know. So Andrea said, be cautious. Remember, last live stream, I think 70% of your time was chatting, completing a game same time. Well, I'm up for a challenge. I agree. Well, even if I fail it, it's okay, I think. I'll do it. And Ostkaka, Infancia never uses his own Discord. I know, it's ridiculous. I was better in the beginning, and then I always tend to think that I'm going to head there, and then something gets in the way. And then I feel guilty for not going there and thinking it lights up like a Christmas tree as well. I've got so many DMs that I'm missing everything. And I've got like 10,000 emails that I need to go through. Literally. Most of it's spam, and then the rest is a bad conscience. All right, I understand, yeah, the 24-hour live stream. The problem is that if I try to do a lot of stuff that's not directly linked to the game development, it becomes more like a management thing. So like getting the assets, because we discussed whether the Discord community should create assets. And then, but usually the assets come in so many different shapes and forms that it's difficult to conform them to fit into the game. So when I do it in the same sort of process like I would in a game jam, it just tends to be a little bit easier. So the chatting in the live stream was the best part. Yeah, I wish I could have. I was going to say I wish I could have taken part of it, but I guess it's all there. If anyone was wondering, I think the live stream is still on my channel, but you have to go into the live stream section to check it out, so you can go there. Yes, I have a lot of work with the Line War game now. It's actually intense and insane how much it is to do. We're only 2 of us making this game, and there's so many things, both with the game development and the balancing and everything around it is just insane at the moment. So a lot of stuff to do there. It's a good thing it's a lot of fun, because it's actually the most fun thing I've ever done. So we're really enjoying it. But and then I'm also doing this modeling thing on the side that I have to try to fit in, and it's a whole bunch of hours. Like I was going to try to squeeze another 40 hours in this week. How's that going to work? I don't know. But I'm going to have to try it anyway. So it's I've got some freelancing modeling that I have to do on the side as well. So. All right, Joshua, yeah, I'm afraid you're late. We just had a 1-hour live stream for a change. Instead of a premiere, it just turned out into a live stream. And Alex Backer is wondering if I've got any tutorials on Substance Paint. I don't actually. I use it a little bit every now and then, but not enough to make a tutorial. So I think there are some really good tutorials on that around. So Andreas Brillen, any updates on the Kickstarter ETA? We're actually really knee-deep in discussion right now, because we finished all the game dev sprints, but we've got a lot of the polish and the planning now for the Kickstarter, the early access launch, We have to do server scaling and matchmaking, so that works a little bit better. And there's a lot of work involved with everything around the game now. So we don't. The ETA is going to be announced. Well, we're going to know the ETA by the end of next week's planning, so it should be good. How can I make the color palette? You can either download it. I just used Photoshop to do mine, but there are some free online services as well, like pixelart.com. You can do gradients in it and just save a PNG. Matthew, oh yeah, so sorry you're late. Maybe I'll do another stream at some point. It'd be fun. I hope you liked it. How many team members do you have? Dom said, it's only me and Christian. We're working on this game together. It's only the two of us. He is a really good object-oriented developer with a long background, professional background in C# and development for big projects. So he's doing all the heavy lifting when it comes to the whole program architecture for the entire game, and both for the server part and the client. And he's doing all the AI stuff and everything that comes to architecting the game together. The game design is a lot of he's been planning this game for 20 years, so in his mind, and then finally making it. And I take over. I do everything client side, pretty much everything that the end user sees in terms of map generation, art assets, sound effects, music. I do a lot of programming for the game itself, how units should, how stuff explode, how things get fired upon. Again, how to model the world, how it generates the procedural worlds and stuff. And it's a network game, so it's heavy on networking, which is a challenge to do, and AI is really heavy, and that's another thing that Christian does really well. He does a lot of the AI program. Alex, always loved watching your vids. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. Are you using visual scripting for a game? I don't know what you mean by visual scripting. Is it this? We don't as such. Everything's C#, and then a lot of the front end stuff is we do prefabs in Unity that has got everything with animations and stuff in it, and then we tie it together with code. I don't know what you were thinking about that. So, what game is that? I guess you're saying what game is that? You can go to linewar.com and check it. We're actually going to release some updated trailer videos and stuff soon, because it's changed a little bit in its appearance lately, so it's looking a little bit better now. So it's fun. So. How do you make holes for cars? Because I was watching a video and trying to get the keybind to show up. What type of holes? I'm not sure. Okay, are you going to make another Unity game? I don't know. We're in it for the long run when it comes to Line War. Even if we release the early access version this year and the full game is going to come out on Steam in its full entirety next year. But we see this as being another 3 or 4 years developing Line War into something even more polished and lifting it to more recent versions of Unity, increase the performance and the visual looks. So we really want Line War to become a big game in the future. We're really committed on it. So another 80 high fives for your videos. Thanks. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. The OT show. Out of curiosity, where did you hear first about Blender? It was my friend Lenny, who's actually in the chat every now and then. He's not been here for a while because he's let me down. He always complains that I don't pick up my phone. And then he should be in the chat, I think. But he actually tried to get me to use Blender for a long time. But since it was select with right click, I hated the Blender for a very long time. And I refused to use it for that reason. And I know you could change it so left click became select. But then a lot of other stuff didn't work the way it was supposed to. It blocked out a lot of other stuff. So I hated that. I finally got used to it on 270, whatever, 3 or 9 or something. And then I started using it. And then 2.8 came out. And I was thrilled that it's now left click select by default. Mia PC, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Just, that's a nice smiley. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Did you update all the models in Line War already? We're actually going to keep the way, for early access, we're going to keep the models the way they are, because they're rendered in such a small, like really tiny objects on an RTS game, and we don't allow zooming in too close. So they look pretty crisp and clean the way they are, so we're going to keep them like that. So, okay, I'm sorry if I'm missing a few chats. I'm trying to stay up to date here, and so I'm trying to make car wheels, and I use Control-Shift numpad. Okay, I'm not sure. I haven't done much car wheel rigging and stuff in Blender, so I couldn't answer that, unfortunately. Can you make more guns? Yeah, I can do that. I'm doing some guns now for my low poly character. It'll be low poly, of course. I can do that. Yeah, it's an RTS similar to the old school Command and Conquer, but with a whole new take on how you control units. So greetings from Spain, Juan Carlos Parilla Capida. I said that every name, part of your name I said wrong probably, but hello and greetings from Sweden back to Spain. Every time I'm modeling I say like you, S to scale, E to extrude, that's good. You should keep saying that, you'll never forget it. I know, Arvid, you can left mouse button in Blender 2.79, you can change it, but like I said, something else broke every time I tried. I don't remember what it was. So, Hidden Hunter, I started my first project with high poly and yeah, so don't go high poly, I've warned about that. It's bound to happen. If you go high poly, you'll regret it. No, probably not. Some people are really good at it and they have the patience to do it, so that's good. All right. Omar, you make videos on your second channel. What's your first channel like? Inspired by you, big fan. Thanks, I appreciate it. So, can you do a video with your partner? We're actually going to do some videos. Partner, do you mean like my co-development partner or my partner in life, my wife? So we're going to do a Kickstarter launch video at some point. So we're actually going to film ourselves a little bit more, and we're looking forward to doing some more content when time allows us to do, because we've been in creating Line War for a long time now, and it's been a really fun and educational journey. So we want to cover that. Everything about the game is we're using Azure DevOps in the background, so we can use everything in terms of the repo for all the code and everything, and all the project planning that we've done. Everything is stored in Azure DevOps. So I'm looking forward to, at some point, I'm going to do like a recap on the whole development process, because I can compile the game basically from any day during the 2-year development cycle, and then explain about the differences that were made and the problems that we ran into. The way we're controlling the units in this game is so different that we're breaking some new grounds, I think. I know some games have tried it before and in various shapes and forms, but there's a lot of stuff that we've done now that there's no reference to how other games have done it. So we have to do a lot of testing and get feedback and change it. So it'll be fun to cover that in a video at some point. Render Pie, can you try a high poly model? Probably not. I don't really do high poly, but thanks for... But I'll keep it low poly for now. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. I probably missed a lot of chat comments there, but it was fun to hang out a little bit. And I hope you enjoyed this special episode 80 of the 10-minute modeling challenge. Turned into a little bit more extra content there. But I hope you enjoyed it, and come back next week for another 10-minute modeling challenge. We're going to be on episode 81. I've got no idea if I'm going to do a live or if I'm going to do a video again. We'll find out. So I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. And if I can find the end stream button now, I'm going to click it. I'm pretty sure, because it's been so long since I streamed. I don't even remember how to do it. All right. Thanks for your support, guys. I've got a Patreon, patreon.com/Infancia, if you want to go there and check it out, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button. Unless your name is Arvid, then you always press the dislike button for some reason, but I'm okay with that too. So until next week, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now. Here's the end stream button. I'm going to click it now. Bye. Oh, I got a confirmation pop up. So your stream will stop immediately, and you will no longer be live. So hope you can live with that. I can.